Operations Group, the SOG, has reached the Manesar resort. Remember, to give you a bit of a backdrop, pilots, loyalist MLAs are staying at a resort in Manesar. The Special Operations Group, Rajasthan, the SOG, is investigating the tapes, audio leaks, apparently, allegedly, of BJP leaders as well as MLAs from the Congress party. One of the MLAs is right now at the resort at Manesar. The SOG has gone to the Manesar hotel to interrogate in accordance in regard to the audio tapes which have been leaked on social media especially and have created a big political storm. The audio tapes today even found mention in the Rajasthan High Court. That's the latest that we are getting in right now. The pilot camp MLAs, 18 of them right now are lodged at a Manesar resort in Haryana. The Special Operations Group has reached there. They are investigating audio tapes that have leaked, which clearly, allegedly seems to suggest horse trading, discussion of money between MLAs of the Congress, part of the Sachin camp, and BJP leaders. I want to connect right now to my colleague Munish Pandey, who's joining me live right now. Munish, can you get us up to speed with the very latest? And SOG team can be seen trying to enter the Manesar resort. All of this in connection to the audio leaks alleging horse trading between Sachin pilot camp and BJP leaders.
Yeah, well, Preeti, a team has already reached here. They have gone inside the Best Western Resort where the MLAs, rebel MLAs, we can say that they are staying from last few days. What we have been given to understand is that the team is here in Bhawanlal in connection to the alleged audio clip which has been leaked, and at this point of time we are still to get a confirmation whether the question has started or not. But we have confirmation that the team is already inside the resort at this point of time, and they are trying to reach Bhawanlal, and they want to interrogate in connection to the audio clip which has been apparently leaked by a political party.
Munish, so they are going there to interrogate Bhawarlal Sharma, who's been caught on audio, allegedly. He says it's not him, but discussing monies, talking about horse trading, talking about jumping ship to the BJP. He's also allegedly, Munish, talking to BJP leaders. One of them has found mention in these tapes, as well as Gajendra Singh in the FIR which has been lodged with the SOG. Will that leader also now be interrogated by the SOG?
Yeah, well, if they get the chance to interrogate Bhawanlal, he will be asked about the conversation with Sanjay, in which he is saying that, within 2 days he will have 30 MLAs. All the 30 MLAs will be with him. He is also talking about joining the Bharatiya Janata Party. So the conversation is in regards to the rebel Congress MLAs who are apparently with Sachin Pilot, and what Bhawanlal in the audio clip is claiming at this point of time is that the MPs will be joining, the MLAs will be joining the Bharatiya Janata Party, and they will try to topple the Congress government in Rajasthan. Also, there is a mention of Gajendra Singh, but at this point of time, there is no confirmation that who this Gajendra Singh is. If given a chance to the SOG team, they will of course ask about all the persons who have been, talked about in the alleged audio conversation with Bhawanlal, and the team is still inside the resort at this point of time, and they are.
All right, Munish, I'm just going to come to you because rapid developments taking place as we speak. What you see on your television screen, let's play that full frame. What's happening is a team of the Special Operations Group Rajasthan, there has been an FIR in connection to the audio tapes, is trying to enter Manesar, the hotel in which are lodged 18 MLAs of the Sachin pilot camp. On your television screen, they are now being blocked by the Haryana police. Things all coming into play as we speak. The Haryana police not allowing the SOG team to enter Manesar. If you're still with me, Munish. All right, we don't have Munish anymore, but that's the latest visuals that are coming in. The Haryana police is not allowing the SOG team of Rajasthan to actually enter Manesar to interrogate the MLAs from the Sachin pilot camp, namely MLA Bhawarlal Sharma, who allegedly was caught on tape, audio clips which are floating about, which we will also play, but we can't vouch for the authenticity of that audio clip. But
as we all know,
regarding that, in that audio clip, Bhavar Singh has been pretty much captured talking about jumping ship to the BJP, talking about money, and there is an FIR now, and Bhavar Lal Sharma is going to be interrogated by the SOG. The SOG is trying to enter that Manesar Hotel ITC, in which are lodged 18 of Sachin Pilot camp MLAs. Things are only getting interesting because, mind you, let's get you a bit of a backgrounder on this. Till now, the Congress has been alleging that there is a reason why these MLAs are lodged in not a Congress-run state, but a state which is run by the BJP government. And now you have the Haryana police blocking the SOG, refusing the SOG to enter Manesar ITC Hotel. Interesting. Things are getting very, very interesting. More breaking news coming in all of this. BJP ally Hanuman Beniwal, who is now heading the RLP, has tweeted in favor of Sachin Pilot. The Rajasthan government is misusing the SOG to save power. While the attacks on leaders, threats related to the police stations are blowing dust, public work is not happening and the bureaucracy dominate and the government is imprisoned in hotels. Interesting tweets. He hasn't really tweeted in favor of Sachin Pilot right now, but taking on Ashok Gehlot, taking on earlier, he had also indicated that Vasundhara Raje was hand in glove with the Ashok Gehlot government. Interesting how things are playing out, because mind you, these three MLAs that Hanuman Beniwal, who is the president of the RLP, which is a Jat regional outfit in Rajasthan, are standing with the BJP. Mind you, it's going to come and be a game of numbers. 72 are MLAs of the BJP, plus 3, and 3 come from Hanuman Beniwal's party, the RLP. I want to cut across right now to Dev Ankur Vadhavan, who is joining us live. Dramatic developments taking place, Dev. You have Hanuman Beniwal, mind you, the same person who was thrown out in 2013 by Vasundhara Raje from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Just 3 days back, first he tweeted that Vasundhara Raje was cahoots with the Gehlot government, and now has gone ahead and stated the same. Interesting developments, Dev.
Well, clearly quite interesting developments. The kind of internal, this rift that has been prevailing within the BJP, that is also clear, because remember, the BJP has been holding meetings in Rajasthan for the last 3 days on the recent developments in Rajasthan, but clearly Vasundhara Raje has been missing in person. She has been absent, although she is hardly 3 to 4 hours away from Jaipur. Preeti, she is in Dholpur, where she has a residence, but we understand from our sources, Vasundhara Raje is miffed because she has not been consulted over the last 1.5 years or so, since it's been the Congress government in Rajasthan, and also the BJP pact with RLP. Hanuman Beniwal's RLP has further miffed her, because Hanuman Beniwal time and again has leveled some serious allegations against her, and the recent one being of her being involved with Ashok Gehlot in trying to save the Congress government in Rajasthan. Now, that is a grave allegation. What the BJP on record mentioned to me today was that that they have spoken with RLP. He mentions that this tweet was was handiwork of some staff member of Hanuman Beniwal, and when the counter question was why was that tweet still there, there was no response from the BJP. Clearly, this bone of contention has been there for quite some time, and in Rajasthan politics, Preeti, Hanuman Beniwal and Vasundhara Raje are known betenoids,
right?
And that
the
is
reason
something
why,
which
you're right
is
there.
Still a thorn in Vasundhara's flesh.
You're right there. The reason why Hanuman Beniwal walked out of, or in fact was thrown out of the Bharatiya Janata Party, was Vasundhara Raje. He floated his own regional outfit backed by the Jat vote, which is, mind you, the dominant vote in Rajasthan. Nearly 23.8% is what the Jat vote is. He floated his own regional outfit, and then when push came to shove, he actually sided with the BJP. So he's supporting the BJP. He supported the BJP earlier, and now gone ahead and stated that what's going on is all a design. 3 days ago, he had also indicated that Vasundhara Raje was hand in glove with what is happening with Gehlot, actually helping Gehlot to save his government. More breaking news. So dramatic developments taking place right now. There is a team of the Special Operations Group, the SOG, which is standing at Manesar, Haryana, and the Haryana police is refusing to give it passage. The Haryana police has blocked the SOG team. The SOG team was making its way to the Manesar hotel in which are lodged the rebel squad of Sachin Pilot, 18 of the rebel MLAs. The SOG wanted to interrogate one of the 18, namely Bhavar Lal Sarma, who allegedly has been caught on tape discussing jumping ship to the BJP, talking about money with BJP leaders. So interesting the way things are playing out right now. But these are visuals coming in from Manesar. I want to cut across back to my colleague Dev, who's joining us for more details. You know, Dev, what is the plan of the SOG? Just interrogating Bhavar Lal. Of course, the SOG is not finding any passage. The Haryana police has blocked the SOG entering the hotel. But what is the plan? Only interrogating Bhavar Lal, or will it go deeper? Because there's a mention of a Gajendra Singh as well.
Well, absolutely, and Gajendra Singh is perhaps the bigger link as far as the allegations of Randeep Singh Surjewala and the Congress per se is concerned. But, you know, even to try to lay their hands upon Gajendra Singh Shekhawat, the SOG, the Special Operations Group, will have to go through the procedural technicalities, and that may take some amount of time, as you would know, Preeti. In fact, even to go to a different state, which is Haryana in this case, they will have to go through the paperwork. The permission of the district administration is required in that case. And how fast or how soon the SOG proceeds in this, time can tell that. But Preeti, you know, in this entire scenario, symbolism is important, political messaging is important. And I understand from sources is that Gehlot wants to convey a message. There has to be some amount of fear as far as Gehlot's assessment is concerned. And if the message goes right, then other MLAs who might be thinking of switching over may, resist doing that, may not go ahead and do that with the kind of action or strong investigation that is currently underway by SOG. So that is the game plan seemingly is, because remember, Ashok Gehlot, with all the, despite all the bravado, seemingly has a very wafer-thin majority of only 2 MLAs right now in an assembly of 200. So the attempt is to keep the flock together, not let the MLAs, the existing MLAs in the Gehlot camp wither away. And that is why perhaps you see these FIRs being registered, and that too under a stringent section of sedition. Preeti?
All right. Appreciate you joining us, Dev. We are going to keep coming back more to you. So 2 big developments that we are tracking right now, and one of them unfolding on your television screen, the Special Operations Group of Rajasthan Police Unit. Right now, a contingent of that right outside the hotel in Manesar, in which is lodged the rebel squad MLAs of Sachin Pilot, 18 of them. They are there to actually interrogate Bhavar Lal, one of the MLAs who's allegedly once again been caught on audio tape discussing switching sides to the BJP, allegations of horse trading there, where Bhavar Lal is talking to BJP leaders, talking monies in particular. So the SOG there to interrogate him, the Haryana police blocking the SOG. Interesting developments taking place. We'll keep getting our viewers the latest. Meanwhile, let's tell you what happened today in the Rajasthan High Court. Well, right now, it seems Sachin Pilot camp has bought a little time. So it could be an interim breather. No action against rebels till Monday, till in fact Tuesday, is what the speaker has said. 5:30 Tuesday has been given to by the speaker, because he's asked for a show cause for why these MLAs, including Sachin Pilot, should not be disqualified. Now, this after the Rajasthan court adjourned the hearing in the plea filed by Sachin Pilot challenging the speaker's disqualification notice till Monday 10 a.m. The action proposed on notice stands extended till Tuesday. Pilot's counsel Harish Salve argued that Pilot action should not in fact be termed as a revolt, as he was only exercising freedom of speech. If Pilot asks for removal of an incumbent chief minister who is corrupt within the party, it is the right and freedom of speech to do so. Pilot camp urged the High Court to quash the speaker's notice terming it partisan. Speaker's counsel Abhishek Manu Singhvi said the anti-defection law has not been repealed, so the court cannot interfere. He also said Pilot's petition is premature. All All right, more news break coming in. Rajnath Singh has now reached Srinagar. He'd be moving on from Srinagar to Leh Ladakh area. He would be visiting forward posts, but he has done so already. But this is the latest that is coming in right now. You see Rajnath Singh right now in Srinagar. Visuals coming in. The Defence Minister in fact, Rajnath Singh was there today in Leh Ladakh, and now he's reached Srinagar after his visits to forward post areas, accompanied by Army Chief General Narwane and Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat. Rajnath Singh gave out a very clear message to China from Pangong. India's full military might, from special commandos to battle tanks, were on display there. But right now, Rajnath Singh, Defence Minister in Srinagar. I'm joined right now by my colleague Abhishek Bhalla, who's linking with us from Leh. Abhishek, Rajnath Singh in Srinagar meeting the top brass, what is this about?
Well, he got a first-hand account of the ground situation here at the line of actual control in the various friction areas of eastern Ladakh, Preeti. And, it was a very significant address to the troops that he made near Pangong Lake. He was standing at about 40 kilometers from the Finger Four area, which has been the center of confrontation for over 2 months now. And a very clear message, not just to the people of India, but also to China, when he said that India believes in peace and wants a resolution through a dialogue, but he said that there is no guarantee what will be the outcome of this dialogue. Now, there is a context to why he said this, Preeti, because the discussions on disengagement are going on between the two armies. The process is ongoing, but unfortunately, at least in two places, one in the Pangong Lake and the other in the Hot Springs area, the disengagement hasn't happened as was expected, because while the Chinese have moved back in Pangong by about 2.5 kilometers, but they are still very much present on the ridge line, and that's what is added to the hostilities. And even in the Hot Springs area, the proximity is extremely close for the two troops.
All right, Abhishek, appreciate you joining us. We're going to come back to you. With that, we're going to wrap up 7 at 7, but as usual, we end with busting certain claims that masquerade to be claims, but are in fact not. They are false. Well, there is a claim, right now circulating on social media and WhatsApp group, which says COVID hospital in Bihar waterlogged. The fact check on that viral picture is from Osmania General Hospital in Hyderabad. So false again. Let's get you another fact check, this time coming in from Kerala. There is a claim floating about in social media suggesting Kerala gold scam Swapna Suresh's real name is Mumtaz Ismail. The fact check, no authentic source has ever confirmed the same, so false. Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.